What wood should I use in my sauna? This is a common question we at thesaunaheater.com get asked all the time. While I can't give you the direct answer on what is the best sauna wood for your unique situation, I can give you criteria based on which you should do your consideration when selecting your sauna wood. So while doing my research for this video, I came to the conclusion that there is a lot of contradicting advice on the internet. Someone says that Aspen is the best, someone says that Alder is the best, some people like Western Red Cedar. And the hard thing is that the information is so conflicting. The reason for that is everyone is biased. So everyone has something to sell you. Every wood manufacturer has an incentive to say that their own wood is the best. Every sauna manufacturer has an incentive to say that their own wood is the best. I'm incentivized because we sell thermal wood at thesaunaheater.com. So, and to make matters worse, when you type in what sauna wood should I use, most of the articles that pop up, basically all of them, have been written by professional writers in India, because these kind of people know how to write content that ranks very high on Google and thus acquire customers to these websites and the stores. So who can you trust? Obviously, the best option is that you go and try different kind of saunas yourself and figure out the wood selection based on that. One option is that you get some sample woods from someone, like for example from us, you get a sample wood kit and then you try them out and see them yourself at home. But let's state the facts and tell the truth. So how should we evaluate sauna wood? We have 5 important criteria, 5 important things to consider when selecting the perfect sauna wood for your sauna. So the first one is the wood's ability to absorb and release moisture. Meaning that after absorbing the moisture, the wood should be able to release the moisture quickly. Otherwise, the wood will rot and decay and get damaged over time. Sauna is a very hot and humid environment, and there is a lot of moisture all around when you draw water onto the sauna heater. That releases löyly, steam, that very enjoyable part of sauna, maybe the most enjoyable one, but that is also a humid air that needs to go somewhere. You also sweat and so on and so forth. So the wood needs to be able to absorb and release moisture effectively. That's our first criteria. Our second criteria is thermal conductivity. And to be more precise, we need to have low thermal conductivity. So when you have a low thermal conductivity, it means that the material doesn't get very hot even in a hot environment. So something like the rocks in the sauna heater have pretty high thermal conductivity, so they get very hot. And that's why if your benches would be made out of stone, you would burn your buttocks when you would sit in there. So the sauna wood needs to have low thermal conductivity, so it's enjoyable to sit in the sauna and maybe lean into your sauna walls and so on and so forth. The third criteria is the ability to resist and rot decay. The fourth criteria is that the wood should have noise quieting properties. So the sauna should be a peaceful and quiet place in the most optimal scenario. So we want wood that quiets the noise. So soft woods typically have great noise quieting properties. And one thing I want to say is that it obviously depends on the location. So if you have the sauna in your backyard, and your backyard is in the middle of the city where there might be a lot of cars driving by and a lot of noises, then you want to press more or give more emphasis on the noise quieting properties. But if you have a lake house or summer house or cottage and the sauna is just going to be in the middle of the nature, it doesn't really matter, right? You don't really need that much noise quieting properties because it's always peaceful around the sauna anyways. But most of the saunas are going to be in the cities, so noise quieting properties of the wood are quite important. Then we have the fifth and the last criteria, which is the aroma and aesthetic appeal. So meaning how the wood smells and how it looks. This is very opinion based, but that's the 5th criteria. Based on these criteria, you should evaluate the sauna wood you use and choose the best one for you. Before mentioned are the facts based on which you can evaluate the sauna wood. Now the rest of the video will be opinions, so maybe you should stop watching here and do your own research. For the rest of us who are still here, let's rank the best sauna woods: Aspen, Alder, Radiata Pine, Spruce and Western Red Cedar, based on our 5 criteria we just discussed. Remember that all of these 5 woods we are going to use when we rank these against each other are great sauna woods and are the most used woods in saunas. So there is no bad woods for sauna use here. You can't really go badly wrong if you pick up one of these 5 woods. Since we have 5 candidates, we will go through 5 categories and we will give points from each category. So we will have a winner. So the best wood in each category gets 5 points. Second best one gets 4 points. Third gets 3 points, and so on and so forth. And at the end, we will calculate how many points each wood got, and based on that, come to conclusion on what is the best wood to use in your sauna. So the first one, ability to absorb and release moisture. Western Red Cedar is the winner in this category. So it's excellent at absorbing and releasing moisture, which makes Western Red Cedar highly resistant to any cracking or warping, for example. Second one is Alder, which has again great capabilities of absorbing and releasing moisture. Third one we will rank Spruce, fourth will be Aspen, and fifth will be Radiata Pine. So that is the category number 1. Our second category, thermal conductivity, we will rank Aspen as a winner. So it remains ideal for its low thermal conductivity. With Aspen, you won't burn your buttocks and the benches and the walls will stay in reasonable temperature during your sauna going. Second one in the thermal conductivity, our second place will be Alder. Third one will be Western Red Cedar. Fourth one will be Radiata Pine, and fifth one will be Spruce. Then the category number 3, rot and decay. Again, Western Red Cedar wins this one. Alder second, Aspen third, Radiata Pine fourth, and Spruce fifth. Our fourth category, noise quieting properties. Aspen wins this category. So Aspen is excellent at noise reduction. Second one is Spruce. That is the most used sauna wood in the sauna country Finland that I'm originally from. Spruce is good due to its softwood characteristics in quieting noises. Third is Alder, which has moderate noise reduction capabilities. Fourth one is Western Red Cedar, which provides some sound dampening. And fifth one is Radiata Pine, which is decent. Then we have aroma and aesthetic appeal. In my opinion, Aspen is the clear winner here because Aspen has clean appearance and it doesn't have any aroma. The aroma is minimal. So I prefer to do the aroma in the sauna through aroma oils if I want to, but mostly I like when it's not smelling that much of anything. Of course, wood-fired saunas, so these authentic saunas, the smell of burning wood that comes a little bit from the chamber. I like that, but I like it when it's minimal aroma. Second one in this category, aroma and aesthetic appeal, is Alder, which has very mild aroma and pleasing uniformity. Third one is Radiata Pine. Fourth is Western Red Cedar. So when it comes to cedar, some of my customers like it a lot and some don't enjoy the aroma or the look. So that is kind of a little bit opinion based when it comes to cedar. And then we have Spruce that has a traditional sauna look and light scent. I like Spruce, but I ranked it 5th. So based on our research, the woods rank as follows. Our winner is Aspen with 20 points. Second one is Alder with 19 points. Third one is Western Red Cedar with 17 points. Fourth is Spruce with 11 points, and fifth is Radiata Pine with 9 points. So my recommendation, if you want the direct answer, which wood should I get for my sauna, if I want the absolute best wood, is Aspen. Lastly, to conclude this video, let's discuss about Trumpkin's notes and what they say about sauna building. For those who don't know, Trumpkin's notes is like a Bible for sauna builders. So Trumpkin is a Finnish guy who has been traveling around the world a lot and does completely unrelated work to saunas. But he has done a lot of research and he's very passionate about saunas, and he's made this kind of a online book or online resource where he teaches you how to build a perfect sauna. So if I understand correctly, he is not financially incentivized, so I really trust and value his opinions. So let's read a few sentences from Trumpkin's notes. What he says about wood. Wood. The walls, ceiling and benches should be made of softwood for its hygroscopic and noise quieting properties. Spruce, pine and various other softwoods work well. Cedar and similar woods should generally be avoided. So why doesn't Trumpkin like cedar? Here is what he says in his own page about cedar. Cedar, popular in the US, but you will not see it used for saunas in Finland, Sweden or other European countries. Cedar can be too fragrant for many people, and for a few it's direct respiratory or skin irritant. Personally, I like the smell of cedar, but I find that in sauna it detracts from the sauna experience. Cedar can also conflict with other oils, fragrances for those who want them. With cedar, that's the smell you will always have. With low, fragrant woods, you can freely use whatever you want. Eucalyptus is overwhelmingly the most popular. So mostly Trumpkin's notes emphasizes the practical and health considerations when selecting your sauna wood. Hopefully there was some helpful information for selecting your sauna wood in this video. As said, all the woods we went through in this video I think would work great in your sauna. In case you want to join a free community full of sauna builders where we have a free online course teaching you everything you need to know to get your sauna design correctly, you can join the Sauna Society. Link is in the description. This was Veeti from thesaunaheater.com. See you in the next video.